This word simultaneous means doing things at the same time. So if I were to walk and talk simultaneously, it means that I'm walking and talking at the same time. And how could I solve something simultaneously? That means solving two equations at the same time, but it doesn't really mean writing two things at once. It just means that my solution has to satisfy both equations at the same time. So if I knew that I've got, let's replace my x and y with more realistic things. So if I said that x was pens, that shouldn't really say equals. That should be a colon because I'm defining a term. X is pens, and y, let's say that that's pencils. And if I were to pick up one pen and two pencils and it costs 8 kwai, then it could be expressed in this way. So one pen plus two pencils would be 8 kwai. If I were to write this into a sentence now, that would be 2 pens and 1 pencil would be 7 kwai. So if person 1 went into the shop and bought 1 pen and 2 pencils and gave 8 kwai, let's imagine that they doubled their order and they wanted to double their order. So 2 lots of order number 1 would have been 2 pencils and 2 pens and 4 pencils. That would have been 16 kwai. And person number 2 who went into the shop ordered 2 pens and 1 pencil, which was 7 kwai. And the reason that I wanted to suggest that person 1 had doubled their order is because now both person 1 and 2 have ordered the same number of pens. The only difference between their orders is the number of pencils and the cost. So we can say from this that 3 pencils, the difference in the order of pencils must have been the difference in the cost as well. And the difference in the cost here is 3 plus 6, which is 9. So 3 pencils must have been 9 kwai, so 1 pencil must have been 3 kwai. Now if I know the cost of 1 pencil, I can work out the cost of 1 pen by looking into equation number 1 and substituting y equals 3 into that. I'll write equation number 1 again. Person number 1 had ordered 1 pen and 2 pencils, each of which were 3, so that would have been 6. Would have been 8 kwai. So the cost of 1 pen must have been 2 kwai. And I want to check this in equation number 2. So I want to say that equation number 2 was 2 pens, which would have cost 4 kwai, a 1 pencil, which would have cost 3 kwai, and that overall is 7 kwai. Bang, I've got it right. So it's always important to check your answers here. You will know if you got your answer right or not by substituting it into your second equation and seeing that it does indeed equal this. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the presentation of this.